Hey there everyone, all the techies and data enthusiasts there. Welcome back to video 18 of our Python series, and in this particular video we are going to discuss about functions. Yes guys, you heard it right. So the comprehension videos are completed till now. So if you haven't watched our final video on comprehension, that set comprehension, go and check it out. So from today we are going to start functions. So what is function? So I'll just give you a high level overview here. So function is nothing but a block of code which you are going to write so that you can use that code again and again. So code reusability, and you'll keep it organized. So you can reuse the code wherever you want to call that particular code again and again. So you don't need to write the code again. You can directly call this function there and it works. So I'll just explain detailedly about what is functions and how to use them and how can you write a code on functions. So in this particular video detailedly, before that make sure to hit the subscribe button and like this particular video, share video with your friends, those who are learning Python. That will be helpful to grow our community. So guys, now let's get started. Functions in Python. So we are going to discuss about this. A function is a block of organized reusable code that performs a specific task. Functions can help you break down the complex program or code into a smaller chunks, making it to easy understand, maintain and debug. So this allows the code reusability as well. Why we use functions for code reusability? Number one, so functions allows you to write a piece of code once and use it multiple times without repeating it. Modularity. Functions enables you to break down complex problems into smaller chunks and manageable parts as well. So maintainability. Functions makes it easier to update and maintain code since changes in the function does not be reflected whenever the function is used. That will be reflected whenever the function is used. So if you want to change a particular code somewhere, or you can say you have given this particular function somewhere, you thought that okay, that code is not giving expected output, so now you don't need to write the complete code again there. So this same function which you have written, right, the main block code, if you change there, if you tweak the code there, then the response at there also will change. So there by default it remains the block function calling block, that's all. So the main code is here. Readability helps functions helps to improve the readability of the existing code by abstracting away complex logic into simpler function calls. So these are some of the points which I have written. So using which which helps or which explains you why functions is important. Types of functions: there are built-in functions and user-defined functions. Two types are there. What are built-in functions? Which are already defined in Python or which is already available. So this print, length, split, capitalize, and even your dictionary list, these all are a kind of function code only which is written in Python, which is by built or reserved built-in functions. User defined functions that you define for yourself for specific task. This is the functions which we are going to discuss mainly in today's video, like how you can create your own function or your own code logic which is called as a function and which you can use it multiple times at anywhere. So the syntax goes like this. So the def function name and its parameters, and you can describe about that in a doc string. So in this triple quotes, whatever you are going to write, that is the comments. I hope you know, right? Hashtag comment for single line and for multiple lines, triple quotes. So statement and written about it. So this is the actual function logic. Let me copy this. One sec. So this is your functions logic. Yes. So I'm just going to keep this normal raw, and let me go for further. So in functions, right, there are some main key words which you need to understand. One is def. Def keyword is used to define a function. This def keyword which we are having, right, it's a reserved keyword. We use that to create a function, or we use that to define a function. Without defining def, it's difficult to create a function. Function name of the function which you want to give. Parameters, the list of arguments which you want to pass into that function that you need to provide as the parameters. And the colon symbol denotes the starting and the ending of the function, starting of any function body. Okay, sorry, no ending. Doc strings, a short description for what the function does. So that strings is optional. If you want, you can keep it, or else you can remove it. Statements, the block of code that performs the task, or you can say the main logic of that particular function. And return option, you can return whatever output you are expecting. Okay. For example, you can see the function here, def greet and person name, and we are printing it. So you don't need to write this doc function and directly give it here. See, for example, so example 1, def, you can say here anything like greetings. So inside this I'll pass name. Now what I'll do, print, and here you can see what we have used here. Yeah, print and f string. Yes, f string. So I'll give you f string, and inside double quotes I'll write here, hello. Or instead of subscribers, I'll give it here a different thing like name should be inside this, name, comma, subscribe the channel. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll run this. So the function has been created. What I'll do now, so greetings, I'll call this directly. So you need to call the function, right? Calling a function. So how you are going to call the function greetings, and inside this double quotes, now I'll write the name, or I don't give my name here, let us say someone, Rahul. You can see here, hello Rahul, welcome to my channel, please do subscribe the channel. So any Rahul watching this particular video, make sure to subscribe the channel. So guys, it will help our community to grow faster. I'm expecting you all to subscribe the channel. Okay, let's go further. So this is a simple function. Now what you can do, you can even call this multiple times. You can change this, or you can call this again and again here. So you can change your name from Rahul to Ashwin, Ram, any names here. Hello Ram, welcome to my channel. So this particular function which we created, right, we can use it multiple times. Nothing, just call the function and change the name. This is the main use of functions. Okay, and now let's go further with an examples. So positional arguments, keyword arguments, we will discuss about this. Different types of arguments is actually our next video, so we will discuss on that. Example of different types of arguments. So we have keyword arguments, positional arguments, and another 2 more arguments as well. So we'll discuss about that in our next video. Let me take out another example or a kind of use case of functions, and I'll explain you that. Okay, I have a problem statement here for you. So number 1, example 1, create shipping cost. Problem statement, imagine you are building an e-commerce website. You need to calculate shipping cost based on the weight of the order and the destination. So your shipping rates differ, right? So for international there will be one shipping rates, and for domestic travels internally in that particular country there will be different shipping rates, right? So we need to calculate that. We are going to write logic for that now in this particular problem statement. That's what here we are going to discuss. Def calculate underscore shipping rate. Now inside this, what I'll do now, first we need to define weight underscore kg. So how many kgs it is, we should get to know, right? And international equal to false. By default, let it keep false. Later we will make it true. So now again, if you want, you can make this, or else it's up to you, optional. So I'm just giving it here for you. So this is a kind of like in triple quotes we are writing what we are planning to do here in this code. So if international rates, if international rate or else rates or rate per kg, so rate per kg is equals to 20 rupees, else what we can do is we can change it out. 1 second. Now what we'll do is let me write else rate if it's internal domestic travel, let us give it as 10 rupees. Return weight underscore kg rate per kg. Okay, so now this is done. Let us run this code. So the function is running successfully. Now you can see here. Now what I'll do, I'll change this now. I'll call this or else. Yeah, let's copy this. Domestic cost is equals to so domestic cost, what we are telling, we are giving this, and international shipping cost will be 5 comma. Now what we'll do here, we'll do here international equal to true. So this is an international, so we are telling, or we are telling it that we will be making it to true. So let me run this. So you can see now this is done. Now let us just write a print statement here. Print, so f string domestic cost and let me give it dollar here, dollar rate, or you can, let's go with rupees. So I'll give rupees symbol. Where is the rupees symbol? Okay, for now we have dollar. Let us go with dollar only. So dollar, and in domestic price, inside this I write as domestic cost. Let me print this. You can see here it's $50. So why? Because it's a domestic package, right? 5 tens are 50, so $50. So for 5 kgs we are charging $50. Now same goes for international shipping cost as well. So this will be international. Copy this. So it's $100. You can see here the rate of varying. You can see here how it works. So I hope you got this problem statement clear. So with these two examples you understood, I guess, like how does functions actually work. So Normal, this is general functions, how you write it. And if you want to write some complex logic, nothing, just def function, def name of that particular function which you want to give. You can give any name, and inside that what parameters you are going to pass and what parameters are expected. So the parameters you need to define. And now if international rate of rate per kg, and else this is the logic which we wrote, and finally we are returning it. We are returning it what output should be coming out. So the return statement. That's all. When you do this, you will get the output here. So guys, I hope this video is clear to you all, and I hope I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to subscribe the channel, do like, share, and encourage the community to grow together. Okay guys, meet you all in my next video.